In a few of my projects lately, I've started using brush script, which I'm having a lot of fun with. My favourite thing to use is just plain black acrylic paint, and I've found when I'm doing brush script or mixed media, I use this a lot for. It's just the cheap paint is good because it's nice and thin and it flows nicely, though I always have water nearby. I keep a range of brushes, so I've got a flat angled one is what I'm going to be using first. When I'm brush scripting, I often have 2 or 3 goes if I've got something specific in mind, just to get it looking how I want it to. Practice over and over until I get my words looking right. So that's a bit thick there. And sometimes too, if I'm trying a new brush that I don't normally use, it can take me a little bit to get the hang of how each particular brush shapes, or to add the right amount of water to get the consistency of my paint right. And the trick is not worrying too much about getting it straight or the letters the same size. And another thing that seems to be quite unique to brush script, it's quite popular, is to mix up uppercase and lowercase. So actually I might make that an uppercase A, I think. Adding in uppercase letters in the middle of words that are otherwise lowercase. I find with my brushes that using shorter bristled brushes gives me a better result because it gives a little bit more control, but it's all just playing around. I've also had some good results playing with watercolours in some of my journaling projects in the last couple of weeks, which has been a bit of fun. Yeah, so I quite like that. When I'm done with that, it's still looking a bit neat and not quite messy enough, so what I'll do is I'll mix up some water and paint to get it really nice and thin, and then just add some paint splatters just to give that little finishing touch. One of my other favourite brushes is this red one. This one's longer and thinner than my last one, so that'll give us a different look. I might go for an Easter theme with this one. With my brush script, I'll often use just printer paper, so I'll make that in an uppercase, I think. Oh, I do like that. Okay, so I'm just going to add my paint splatters. Then I might just get a bit thicker paint there. I might add a little bit of detail since it's an Easter one. Oh, I like that. Another brush that I do like to use, it's short with the rounded tip, but the bristles are really nice and short and thick, so that's always a bit of fun to play with. So that's giving us a similar look. Brush script is all about just being really messy and fun and playing with the script and the paint. Another brush that I like to use is actually one of the kids' art brushes. So it's nice and thick, nice stiff brushes which give me good control, a nice blunt end which gives a really nice effect. As you can see, that gives a bit messier effect. It's probably a little bit wider than I would normally use on an A4 piece of paper. So that's the same brush there, but just turned it around, so it just needs that bit of extra space. And like anything handmade and with this kind of level of imperfection, you can never quite repeat the same results twice.